Hey, welcome to yoga. Today we're going to do some work with flexibility, so I hope you enjoy it. I love flexibility. I'm not awesome at it yet, but it allows me to bend and stretch my body and really just loosen my joints up. So I hope you'll enjoy this practice with me. We're going to start in mountain pose, just hands over the heart, feet firmly into the floor. Breathing deeply, just taking a moment to stand tall, reach your head for the sky, and breathe. Feel your body grounding. Lift your hands over your head. Feel yourself stretching. Feel your spine stretching tall. Feel your feet grounded to the earth. Feel your head reaching for the sky. Your knees are over your ankles, your hips are over your knees, your shoulders are over your hips. Nice and balanced, very grounded. Now release your arms, bend at the waist, keeping your back straight as long as you can, and fold right at your hip. Once you've gone as far as you can, release your back. Allow your hands and your head to drop. If it's more comfortable, you can bend your knees slightly. But just relax. Let your spine elongate. Your balance should be between your heels and the balls of your feet. Your lower back should not be strained. This should be a deep stretch for your backs of your legs. Bend your knees, raise your arms up, come back to mountain pose. Take a deep breath and release your arms. Take another deep breath and raise your arms. And release the breath, lower the arms. Deep breath, raise the arms. Release it, lower the arms. Deep breath, raise the arms, release it, and as you lower the arms, bend at the hip, down into forward fold again. Take a couple long, deep breaths and settle into the fold. Bend your knees and come part way up into chair. Back should be straight. Arms can be in front of you or overhead, whatever is more comfortable. Knees bent. If you don't like your arms out front or to the side even, you can place them on your knees. Just allow your tailbone to sink towards the ground, keeping the weight of your body over the balls of your feet with your heels still touching. Just rest in chair for a moment. And then take a deep breath and swoop your arms up. And release. Hands over the heart. And arms up. And release into forward fold. Couple long deep breaths. To deepen the stretch, interlace your fingers behind your back and stretch, opening your chest and your shoulders. Long deep breaths, relax in the pose. Now, if you've done your arms, release them. Round your back, bend your knees. Inhale and come up. Hands overhead. Exhale, hands at your side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, come down into chair. And hold. Deep breaths. Tailbone sinking down. Spine tall. Arms reaching forward, shoulders relaxed. And deep breath up and release. Now I'm going to have you take a wide stance on your mat, as wide as you feel comfortable. You'll notice that I have little sticky yoga socks on to keep me from sliding. I don't want you to slide or get hurt. But we're going to do some forward folding again, but with the wide angle to continue to open up our hips. So we're just going to start by folding at the hip into a wide-legged forward fold. Find your balance, find your comfort, let your head relax. Now we're just going to walk our arms slowly from side to side. Bring your arms to one foot and walk them back to center. And bring them to the other foot and walk them back to center. We're just doing a gentle stretch back and forth to open up the hips. So at your own pace, come to center and walk over. And come to center and walk over. Just take your time. Come to center and walk over. A few more times here. Now come back to center. And this time I want you to bend your elbows as far down as you can go. And again, if you feel comfortable, interlace your hands behind you and lift and open your chest. And breathe. And let's hold here for 2 or 3 deep breaths. Release your arms. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders. Bend the knees. Bring your feet in. Heels, toes, till they're under your shoulders. Then bend your knees and round up. And let's just roll our shoulders as we stand. Just roll your shoulders. Loosen them back up. Roll them back. Shoulder shrug. Shrug it off. And then inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower them. And inhale up. And exhale, release. Now we're going to come into a seated position. Actually, I think I'm going to sit on the other end. Seated position. And we're just going to sit for a moment in staff pose with our feet flexed, our back straight, both hip bones really reaching for the earth, arms relaxed at your side. Much like with mountain pose, just relax. Feel your legs completely touching the ground. Feel the tension in your legs as you flex the feet, and just allow your body to settle. Several deep breaths. Now we're going to make a rainbow, reaching your arms up. You're just going to rainbow to your feet. If you can, fingers over the toes. Inhale up, back straight. Exhale, fold forward. Rainbow over your feet. And inhale up. And exhale, fold forward. Continue at your own pace. Inhale up. Lifting your chest and folding forward. Do whatever's comfortable for you. Don't strain your back. It's not about how far you can fold. It's about increasing your flexibility a little bit at a time. One more deep breath up. One more exhale down. And slowly come up. And go ahead and shake out your knees a little bit. Just loosen them back up. Wiggle your toes. Whew. All right. Next, let's come in to butterfly pose. Feet in front of you. Soles of the feet together. Just wrapping your hands around your toes. And just taking this gentle stretch to start. Again, just settle into the pose. Feel your sitting bones firmly on the earth. If you want to or feel comfortable doing so, go ahead and pull your feet in a little tighter. Kind of accentuate that opening of the hip. And again, we're going to fold. So deep breath in, hinge at your hip, just as far as you feel comfortable. I am not as flexible on this one, so while some yogis can put their face on the floor, I'm not that person. So you just do the best you can so that you're having a good deep stretch in the inner thigh area. And breathe and just relax into the pose. Use your arms to give you a little pull down there. But again, don't hurt yourself. Just stretch. Take a couple more deep breaths. Come out of the pose, sit up straight again, release your legs forward a little bit, and just lightly pound those inner thighs. Loosen them back up. We've had them pretty tight there. Just loosen them up, help them relax. Now we're going to keep our feet together in the butterfly, but we're going to just roll back onto our mat. It doesn't need to be a tight butterfly. Just allow your knees to open up and your body to relax. And just take a moment to breathe. Notice your body. Let's do 3 to 4 deep breaths here. Just allowing our knees to be open and our body to relax. If you too have a cat, this could be the moment where they come to lick your head. Now we're going to put our feet flat on the ground, knees close together, feet close to the sitting bones, to your hips. Just pull them in. Keep your arms at your side, flex your core muscles, and lift into a bridge pose. Kind of ease your shoulders down. And let's exercise your lower back and your glutes. And then release. Now inhale, push up. Exhale, release. And do several of those on your own. Just inhale, push up. Exhale, release. Now, if you find that this is too easy and you would really like to get a deep stretch across your stomach, then I'm going to invite you to join me in wheel pose. Please only do one if you can do it safely. Otherwise, just continue in bridge pose. But if you can safely push up into wheel, go ahead. Feel the stretch across the abdomen. Release your neck. And let's release our bridge or our wheel. Just wrap your arms up around your knees and rock back and forth. Rock back out of bridge. Next, I'm going to have you lie on your stomach. You can spread your legs out a bit behind you. And then place your hands under your shoulders and gently press up into Cobra. Again, feel that stretch. Shoulders down, chest open. Now, as you breathe, open your chest as you inhale, and as you exhale, turn your head and look over your shoulder. Inhale back to center. Inhale over the shoulder. Exhale back to center. Inhale over the shoulder. Exhale back to center. Inhale over the shoulder. Exhale back to center. Let's do a few more. See if you can look at your toes as you twist. Now, push up with your arms, bring your knees underneath you. Stretch back into child's pose to release the lower back. Long, deep breaths. Push back up and come back into a seated position. Legs wide apart. Continue to breathe. Now we're going to bring one leg in, up against our thigh. I'm going to bring my right leg in. You do whichever you want. I'm going to lift the chest and turn the body to the other leg. And then just like we did with our forward fold, we're going to make a rainbow out over the foot. Reach. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Again, just reach as far as you can. If you can't go over the foot, just reach forward and get that good stretch. Let's do one more of those. Let's come up to center. Now we're going to take that leg that was stretched out and just lift it up. Just lift it up. Grab your heel and lift it up. And just rest in the pose. Feel a good stretch in your hamstring. Really pull that back towards your back. Use your arm. Kind of a double engagement there. Don't forget to breathe. If you want, you can do a little flexing and pointing of the toe. Engage that muscle while you stretch it. Now I'm going to pull that leg across my body and set it down over my knee so that my knee is right up against my chest. And I'm going to wrap my arm around my knee, opposing arm, other arm behind, turn my head away, stretch. Try to keep your hips down, both down. This is a really deep stretch for the back side of the hip. Keep breathing. Allow your body to relax into the stretch. You feeling it yet? Keep breathing. Now, unwind yourself. Let's do the other side. Pull the leg in to rest against the thigh. Turn at the waist, arms overhead. Inhale up. Exhale, rainbow over the foot. Inhale up. Exhale over the foot. Continue at your own pace. Inhale up. Exhale over the foot. This is such a great stretch. I am really feeling it. Now come up and back to center. Get a hold of the heel of that foot. And again, just pull it up and back a little bit. Keep breathing. Just hold the foot. Deep stretch. Relax your leg into the stretch. Again, you can flex and point. And flex and point. And flex and point. I'm not usually very good at this particular leg, and it seems to be doing awesome here, so hopefully all this stretching has really helped. Okay, now I'm going to pull the leg across my body, set it down over my knee, hold on to the knee, hand behind, and twist. And breathe. Really settling your hips into the ground. Keeping your chest open. Neck long. Now, let's unwind our body and do one last stretch before we relax. Come up into table and bring one foot forward. Now that foot that's under you, bring it toward the front of the mat here and allow the knee to fall down and then settle in. You can put the arms overhead, you can use them for balance, you can put them over your heart, whatever's comfortable. Allow yourself to stretch. I don't fully reach the ground yet, but I am getting there. Shoulders relaxed. Head reaching for the sky. Hang on, you can do this. Just a couple more breaths. Release from the pose. Use your hands to twist your body. Come back to center. And then table on the other side. Knee up under your chest. Scoot the foot forward. Allow the knee to fall. Give your foot a little assistance if it needs it. And then settle into the pose. Keep your core engaged. It's our last pose. You can do it. Keep breathing. Just a couple more breaths. Come on. Awesome. Release your arms and your core. Use your hands to support you as you release. And let's push back into child's pose just to relax a little bit. When you're ready, feel free to come up. Keep breathing deeply. So it always surprises me. Doing flexibility work still makes me sweat. It's kind of crazy. I'm so glad you joined me today. I'm still learning about how to teach this yoga stuff, and it's been a pleasure to share the time with you. Peace to you and your household, and I will see you again